bet you ain't nobody took my sprayer today. I bet you can't nobody get my sprayer. Not without. It'd be easier to just take my whole truck and rig than to take my damn sprayer. Just saying. All right, good morning, y'all. Y'all know who it is and what it is. So it's what, Wednesday. Drew's coming in today to drive the other truck. We got about 40 bales of pine straw. We're gonna put it at one of these gas stations. We're gonna also spread some weed and feed out here. We still got the stars. I'm not gonna make a hardcore opinion on it, but the stars is not really a mower for me. I don't know, and since it's the first stand-on I've ever been on, I don't really even know what to compare it to, y'all. I have no idea. So, I have no idea. I can't even compare it to nothing because I don't have nothing to compare it to in my head, So, but anyway, I'm going down here. One of my customers, the guy that owns the gas station that we're doing the pine straw at, he owns a Ace Hardware down here, and they're a big Gravely dealer. So they're a big Gravely dealer, and I'm going to go down there today, and I got to get the pine straw. So I left a little bit early. I'm gonna send those guys to go do a yard. When they get to my house at 8, it's 10 minutes to 8 now, and I'm 10 minutes away from my house. So, and I'm headed out here to get the pine straw. So what I do is I go on and set them guys up with a truck and trailer and a mower and a weed eater, and that's all they really need, a blower to do a property on the way to doing the pine straw. And what that does, y'all, is that gives me time to go on down and get the pine straw and then meet. And by the time I do all that, it'll probably take an additional 45 minutes or so, and that'll be the time that they're at that property back here. And then once they do that property, it's about a 25 or 30 minute property. Once they do that property, then they'll come on down here, and I should be there with the pine straw by then, or really close, So, and we got to do the yard too over there, and there's always a lot of trash. So I'm gonna have these two guys. We're gonna go a little bit over the top today, as far as picking up trash and stuff. I got one of those trash picker things. I got one of them. Well, I've had one of them. I don't use it much, but every now and then you got to, So, yeah. So the guy that, the guy that owns this gas station that we're doing pine straw at, he's a big Gravely dealer down here on this side of town. And so I'm gonna go over to that dealer, and I'm gonna talk to them about the Gravely Pro Stance, the one I want to look at. And again, y'all, I don't really have anything to base my opinion on as far as what a good stand-on mower is. I have no idea. I've been in business 13 years, and I've never even been on one except for this Stars I got right here, and it's a 48 inch. So being a 48 inch, man, that kind of throws me out of the loop a little bit too, because the only mowers I've ran, 99.9% of the time since I got them, are the big 60-inch Laser Z's, man, the X series, the big mowers, the 35 horsepower, 30 horsepower. And y'all know I got a 72-inch mower too. So when I'm on a 48, man, it just seems like I don't know, man. I can't get real, and especially being new on a standard, I can't get real close to fence lines and stuff because the deck don't hang out, on the left-hand side very far on a 48. So yeah, and keep in mind too, y'all, if I end up getting a damn stand-on mower, and I'm sure I will, just because of transport and everything, it ain't gonna be no $10,000. It ain't. I mean, I'm not gonna pay. Like I said yesterday, I'm not gonna pay $11,000 or $10,000 for a 20-inch. I mean, for a 20 horsepower commercial mower. No, sure ain't, man. I'm gonna be, I particularly on this particular Stars is all I can base everything on. I don't even like being on it, man. It ain't a joy to run. See, these Exmark Laser Z's that I got, I mean, you know, with the air seat and all the, you know, and all the power, man, they are a joy to run. I mean, it's a joy. It doesn't even seem like work. But when I get on that stander and I'm, you know, bumping around on these yards, it ain't too joyful, dude. You know, just saying. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know if the stander mower just in general is good for my business. So, you know, we'll just have to see. But anyway, I got Drew and them working today. We're gonna. The reason I got two, y'all know I got to spread this pine straw down here. So I usually take a guy with me to go get the pine straw because I gotta, you know, you gotta load 40 bales. It ain't a big deal, but it's, you know, it's time consuming. Because I know for sure, y'all, there's no hesitation in my voice. I ain't gonna buy Stars, not at this point in time. And if I mean, they could offer me this Stars. They could sell me this demo Stars. Oh, that's way. Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Do you want us to go ahead and head over to the marathon and go get that started?
Yeah, y'all. That's what y'all are doing, man. Y'all, this is what I want you to do, dude. I want you to do the marathon and then come down here to Williamson.
Okay.
Real easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, be careful about slinging the shit into the traffic, you know, when you're on the mower. You know,
okay.
Whichever one of y'all want to run the mower, y'all have to figure that out, man. Whichever one is the best at not flipping shit out in the road.
Hey, getting on the mower. Is this shirt for me and you?
Yeah. So you see, they're just now getting to the house and they're on time, so you know, everything's fine. I'm about 3/4 of the way down here where I'm going. So by the time they do that, yeah. Time is gonna work out pretty good, y'all, where I'll be able to get to the get down here and get the pine straw and get back up to Williamson. It's only about, you know, it's only about 10 miles or so from the gas station. From the Ace Hardware is only about 10 miles from the place that we're putting the pine straw. But I told those guys, I told them last night, I want y'all to go do the marathon. And then I want y'all to come down here to Williamson. You're gonna have to take on some more responsibility as far as I can't be on every job with these guys. So they're gonna have to either man up and you know, and they're both fully capable of doing the work. So, you know, I'm not worried about that part of it. So. Seems like it's so bumpy and shit, y'all. How the hell can that be more comfortable than a riding mower, man? I mean, how can that be, man? I don't know. But I guess if I was just doing, you know, and these guys and all these guys on these standards, all the way from Nick at Saving Green to Shane to Lanier and Worley, all you guys, man, y'all make that shit look easy, man. To me, man, it just beats my body up, man. You know, I know with Shane's yards and stuff, I mean, them damn things strike like a champ, man. I mean, Shane makes that shit, to me, you know, Shane makes that shit look really easy, but he's got a lot of manicured lawns that he does, that fescue. And though fescue's a beautiful grass, I mean, I think it's one of the prettiest grasses you can have, that you can do. it is definitely not sustainable here in the South, y'all. Well, here in Georgia, where the part of Georgia I'm at, too hot. It gets too hot. It's beautiful in the wintertime, but it gets too hot in the summertime for that fescue. So it ain't even a viable grass down here, man. Just saying. So yeah. So y'all know, y'all heard that what Wade said yesterday about the beard, man. You know, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, he gonna shave the beard, y'all. Man, I want to get there. I want to, and I'm gonna die. We're gonna record him shaving it, y'all. Just saying, we're gonna record that shit. He gonna get in the truck the next day, and y'all ain't even gonna recognize him, man. I mean, so I'm gonna see where the truck is, y'all, and see about where they're at. And so yeah, the app that I use for the truck, it's a Verizon app, and it ain't no sophisticated type stuff. It's just it's the hum, HUM or whatever, you know. And it tells you a lot of stuff, you know. It tells me, you know, where the truck is, where the truck's been, everything. It tells you everything. And you can actually, like right now, it's telling you that the truck is parked at well, the site that they're at, you know, working at. And so when they leave there, it don't alert me or nothing, but it'll tell me, you know, I can go back on the app and I can look and I can say, okay, they're 10 minutes away or 5 minutes away or whatever, you know. And then if they break down and they don't know where they're at, I can find out. I can get right to them. There's a lot of benefits to having that, and to be honest with you guys, I don't hardly pay anything for it, man. It's on my phone bill. I want to say it costs, you know, $20 a month or something. It's nothing, you know. So yeah. What I try to do, y'all, and y'all probably heard this before. What I try to do is my thinking is this: is if you can use your phone for the GPS in that truck while you're in that truck, then I don't have to buy a phone for that truck, and that means you make more money because it ain't costing me as much to run the truck. So, they got to have a phone that does it. Not a phone that does it when it wants to. Not a phone that don't get service. Not a phone that is going to get my truck all twisted and turned around somewhere, you know, or sketchy service. You know, I'm talking about a phone that is capable of running GPS. And if they don't have one, or they're not getting one, or whatever, then the pay rate in that truck goes down because well, that means I gotta buy a phone for that truck, which means it costs me more to run that truck. And if I do have to get a phone for a truck, it ain't gonna be no damn $9.99 Walmart phone. I'm gonna add it on to my existing Verizon plan, and what it costs is what it costs. Don't matter to me because the business is gonna pay for it, and that means that truck, the pay rate for guys in that truck just went down some, you know. So, you know, I try to make sure that these guys can use their phone and they'll make a lot more money. Well, not a lot more, but you know, if I gotta buy a phone for that truck, I ain't gonna like it, you know, because I feel like I'm paying these guys enough where they can have a decent phone. And again, part of my ad is the main qualifications to work for Ray, y'all, is number one, well, you got to be at work on time and all that. Number two, you need a driver's license. Now, I'm having some issues with that right now. And number three is you need a phone with GPS, capabilities. Well, I don't want to say capability. You need a phone. You need a phone that will run the GPS anywhere, not just in good spots, but anywhere. So yeah. So yeah, so they just left and they're going down the street. They're down the street from there now. So I'm gonna start pulling this pine straw off the trailer and kind of spreading it around on in the beds and you know where I want them to put them. Anyway, this is Ray. Peace out. Hey Danny. So told you I had a little something for you today. Just a little something talking about my racks. You know, I love me some Green Touch, y'all. So yeah, man. Now I know that we were talking about how you were gonna bend my rack and cut this and bend that. Well, what do you think about that? Every which way, man. Every which way. Yeah. Every which way, Danny. Y'all see it every which way. Wrapped around this, that, this. Man. Y'all might have to cut some chains to get that, man. I don't think you're gonna be able to just get that. Y'all gonna have to run a grinder a couple of different ways. Yeah. So just want to throw that out there, man, for all y'all Green Touch fans. Peace. So yeah, we doing okay on time. You know, these guys are gonna get I'll probably give them $100 a piece today. You know, but yeah, we're getting it done, y'all. We're getting it done, having a good day. It's starting to warm up a little bit. So yeah. And old Drew be keeping weight on his toes, man. So they keep each other on their toes, on each other's toes. So that's a good thing, I guess, man. But they doing good work, man. So you know, we're getting it done, and we're making things happen. So I had an issue, not really an issue. It's a good thing. Got the pine straw. You know, I went down to the owner of well, he owns it. Like I said, he owns the Ace Hardware, and that's where. And I just signed up for the pine straw. So I went into Ace and I signed for the pine straw, 40 bales, and the kids that loaded it up ended up giving me like 55 bales. So I called the owner, you know, of the Ace, you know, the man that I work for on the gas station there, and I said, hey, and I didn't know whether I was gonna throw those kids under the gun or not. So I didn't tell him. All I told him was, hey, we got extra pine straw. What do you want me to do with it? And he says, well, he said, bro, you just keep them. I said, I'll tell you what, since you're gonna do that, then I'll go on and spray your property over here, you know, spray the gas station as well. So, you know, and now I got another customer that needs 10 bales of straw. So, I didn't pay, so it's all about the hustle, y'all. So I didn't pay anything for the straw, and I'm gonna turn right around and do another little job with it at $8 a bale. So I'm gonna turn 12 bales into 96 bucks. Well, I told them that I was spraying everything for $100. So yeah, that's sweet. And we're gonna do the yard while we're there, so that's 60. So I turned a $60 lawn into 160, you know. And that's what you got to do out here to make top dollar. Top dollar, y'all. We know we all can make money out here. Come on, man. But I'm talking about top dollar, y'all. And there's all kind of different ways you can maneuver into that top dollar spot. You know, the hustle's real, man, and you got to damn keep the hustle going, man. So I asked the owner what he wanted me to do. So that works for me, you know. But you got to be out here to get that. You know, you can't be on Granny's couch to get that, you know. I didn't wake up this morning thinking that. And, but, you know,
basically what's going to happen, y'all, and it really helps the bottom line, is we're going to spread this pine straw, we're going to cut the grass, and the extra money, not the money that I had calculated, but the extra money is going to pay one of the guys for the whole day. And which means that my expenses just went down by, 40% on today's, on today. So you got to be thinking like that, y'all. I mean, if you're gonna be, a top earner out here, being a top earner, y'all, don't mean that you just got a whole bunch of work. A top earner to me is where you make more money without any more expense. We all know that we can get out here and all of us can make good money, y'all. When we all know that, that's a given, man. But to make top dollar, y'all, you got to be in a spot to where you see, like I had that pine straw flipped, because I'm always thinking I had that pine straw flipped before I ever even before I even got out of the parking lot of the gas station job where we spread the straw. Once I saw exactly how many we had left, I called the old man. The old man said, keep it. I said, okay, I'm gonna send the guys around to spray everything. They sprayed everything. I left with the 12 additional bales, and within 2 phone calls, I had it sold. Well, first thing you do is you call the ones that are on your list for that day, for today. So that pine straw just got moved. It just got sold. So it's a win-win, man. So you gotta be thinking out here, man. And I hear guys all the time talk about, well, anybody can cut grass and blah 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 blah. Yeah, they can. But can they make top dollar, y'all? You gotta be making top dollar. There's a difference, a big difference. And you gotta make good money, and you gotta keep your expenses down. I'm getting $8 per bale of straw that I didn't even have to pay for. What? That sounds like something Danny would do, y'all. Just saying, man. All right, y'all, so like I said, we got done today. Nobody took my sprayer, and we made it another day, and the business made good money. So there you have it. Anyway, I'll kick back with you guys tomorrow, man. Peace out.